What is up guys, my name is Talha and you're watching Gadgets Sphere. So this is the best Oxygen OS port running in the Poco X3 Pro. So I've been using this port for more than about like a week now, and I'm gonna give you its full review. What are the things which I absolutely loved in this port running in the Poco X3 Pro. So number one, we have the app open animations. It's just very smooth, fluid, amazing. You just never have to face any lag. So that's one thing. So I have used it more than like a week, and I can tell you this is the smoothest ROM I have ever tried. It has excellent app opening speeds, and you know what, even in the recent apps it never lags. It just never lags at all. So that is one thing. And you know, the recent app, the app management, the RAM management is awesome in this ROM. So that is one thing. But now let's just talk about one thing which I don't like in this ROM, and that is if you like go in the display option and you go here and you go down, yeah, in advanced, and then you go in refresh rate. Okay, in refresh rate, if you do it to 120 hertz all the time, so what happens is it doesn't have that dynamic refresh rate option. And you know, that is one of the that is a very big con. You know why? Let me just explain you. First of all, let me just go in settings, developer option, type here show refresh rate, and just enable this option. Look at this, it's at 120 hertz right now. And even if I don't touch the phone or don't use the phone, like let's just leave it like this for a few seconds, so what the con is, it always stays at 120 hertz. And because of that, I was just facing very terrible battery life, and that is one thing which is not good. But you know what, it is still, if you don't care about battery a lot and if you are happy to use it in 90 hertz, this is one of the best ROMs which can give you the best gaming performance, the best smoothness. But yeah, that is a big con for me because I use a smartphone at 120 hertz. I don't like 90 hertz when you have the option of 120. Why to try 90 hertz? So because of that, you know, 120 hertz is always enabled, and because of the fact that it doesn't have that dynamic refresh rate, your smartphone, you know, while playing games or while doing anything, even if you watch a video which is at 30 hertz, it is always gonna be at 120. And because of that, you know, there is one big thing but which will happen, it will impact your battery life the way it's never been impacted before. Like, it's actually gonna drain your battery life very very quick. And you know, I'm not saying that the battery life is very bad in this, it's very good, like it's pretty awesome, like it can easily give you more than 4 hours of daily usage. But then we have the other problem of the battery, and that is the brightness slider. Like, this is the normal brightness in which the camera can see the smartphone beautifully, but if I decrease the brightness even a little bit, look at that, it goes and becomes very dim. So you can't use it below like 50% or at 50%. You always need to use it above 75% to make the display somewhat usable and somewhat beautiful to look at. So that is one thing, the brightness problem is there. And when you increase the brightness to 100%, of course it looks very beautiful, it looks awesome. But then, you know, it always works on 120 hertz, and the full brightness is gonna drain your battery crazy fast. So that's one thing. And because of this, I just prefer using it like with as low brightness as I can barely see it, so that I don't waste a lot of battery. So the battery issue is there in this ROM. But other than that, other than the battery issue, we have the gaming department. And you know what, I have just now deleted PUBG because of the exams, but you know what, I can like give you a guarantee that it can run in 90 fps very nicely. Like, it heats up a bit, but because the winters are going very cold nowadays, I just don't feel any heat right now. And you know what, it actually plays some great gaming. And you know what, if you want to play BGMI or like the PUBG new state, this is the best ROM to use right now, because the Poco X3 Pro in and of itself has a Snapdragon 860 processor, which is very good and very very fast. And combined with the fact you run Oxygen OS in this, it's a perfect combination, like a perfect combination. Play whatever you want, game however you want, it's gonna be awesome. So that's one thing. So now let's just talk about the face unlock department, because many Android 12 ROMs don't have face unlock, but here we have the face unlock. And you know what, the notch layout kind of looks very nice, but there's one more issue here we have, that is if you use these buttons like the navigation buttons and you open normal apps like calculator, look at that, the interface is not coming full and it is a half little cut, you know. So to fix this issue, what you need to do is go in settings, go in display, and in display you need to go in advanced. Okay, no, you need to go here and go in buttons and gestures, and then tap on navigation bar and gestures. And now just select the navigation gestures. So once you select the navigation gestures, there will be the bar, and there you go. Now the calculator and all the apps will behave the way you want. Look at that, that issue is gone. But this basically means you will have a bad experience using it with the normal, normal apps. You have to use this navigation gesture, which I don't have a problem using, but I like at times kind of prefer the old way. It's just me, maybe you guys like the navigation gestures, so that's one thing. That's not a problem, that's not a deal breaker at all, it's still very awesome. So now let's just talk about the face unlock. So here we have the face unlock, and there you go. Let me just try to show you. There you go. It's unlocking every time, and you know what? It has a very nice animation here as well. Once you access the camera, it shows you the animation. Look at that. Look at that. That green dot came there, and that is the animation which shows you like the camera is being used. And now here we have this, the normal fact. We also have Google Assistant in this. So yeah, let's just see. Okay, Google Assistant isn't working that good, maybe because I have disabled the Google app, because I was a bit distracted by that as well. But yeah, Google Assistant is there. It works absolutely awesome. No need to worry about that. And we also have the fingerprint scanner working absolutely fine. So if you just touch it, like there you go. Then again, there you go. That's one thing. We have double tap to sleep. Just double tap, it sleeps. Double tap, it wakes up. Yeah, double tap, it wakes up, it unlocks automatically. That's awesome. So overall, what's my final verdict? Because this is the full review. So what is the final verdict? What are the things which I loved in this ROM? Number one, the smoothness is just crazy awesome. Mind-blowing smoothness. Very good ROM for smoothness. But then we have a cost for the smoothness, that is the battery life. Look at that, it already became 76% while shooting the video, and maybe I started at 78 maybe. So that's one thing. The battery life isn't that good, so it is like if you're going to use this ROM while traveling, I wouldn't recommend you, because while traveling I think you need better battery life ROMs. So then use the MIUI EU, that has the by far the best battery life. But this has by far the best performance, the best smoothness, and Tutu scores, Geekbench scores, do whatever you want, you are gonna be amazed by its performance. And yes, overall, it's a gaming phone, it has a good ROM, that's what you need. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. What do you think? If you like this video and you want me to try one more ROM, that is the MIUI EU full review, make sure you give this video more than like 60 likes, that's what I want, and subscribe to my channel, and let's hit 3000 subscribers as soon as possible. That's it. Share this video as much as you want, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace out.